Hello there, I'm Boo, or Jamie, and I like drawing, maximizing my hours in all the Pokemon games to find shinies, and I like to complain about lore in World of Warcraft. Hello, and welcome back to a new episode on the channel. We have just arrived with the leader of the Magar, and we're gonna speak to them in just a second once I'm done with this beautiful intro, because this is exactly where our Spirit Wolf has guided us to, and they are very nice to us, and boom, just like that, we're neutral with the Magar, and we're also gonna take a little letter back to our Horde leaders, telling us that the Magar orcs, which are the non-corrupted orcs of Outlands, are on our side, which is very much appreciated because right now we can really use all the help against the Legion we can get. Oh yeah, and this is big news because we have also gained an ally that might join us outside of the Dark Portal. I mean, Nazgul, I'm so sorry, but it's gonna take some time before they will follow us, hope to Azeroth. Alright, and now we have 3 more chapters to do, and for that one we are finally gonna go over to Spinebreaker Post. And since we can finally fly, we will just zoom over there. I mean, we're gonna zoom as soon as I obviously got this deposit. Let's start with a new wanted quest and pick up all these quests, because just because we already did a lot of quests doesn't mean that the game is going to stop now. I wanna vanish from all these scarabs before they start attacking, and I'd rather get this fell iron deposit. Alright, and we can also fly over there, because there we're also gonna pick up a few quests. And I think then we have everything to finish this questing zone. Ah, don't do that, my man. And now we can pick up Zeppelin debris, and we can pick up Ravager eggs and Hellfire spine leaf, and we can pick up so many things from the ground now. And also wreak havoc upon all these unyielding Alliance soldiers that are scattered around the expedition armory. And you should also not attack a... Oh my god, you should also not attack a knight while he's still so far away that he can charge at you. Oh my lord. You guys are so annoying. I need you to know that. Alrighty, let's quickly hand in these quests and pick up some new ones. Because if I remember correctly, they're gonna send us right back to the ghosts. Yep, looks good. And back we go. This is a little bit of back and forth. And now we are going to give those humans the vengeance they so desperately want, because they were slaughtered by the bleeding hollow orcs. And once we will sound the horn here, we will call good old Ultrak up, and also all these vengeful, unyielding footmen who will help us. Very nice, thank you very much. And now onwards to Zeth'Gor. And right here we have one of the most annoying Outlands quests, because first we need to gather a lot of this boiling, bleeding hollow blood, and once we've gathered 12 of them, we can throw them into that cauldron over there, and also gather a little bit more of Hellfire spine leaf. Look at us, killing stuff side by side with an Alliance player. Alright, now we have all of our blood, and we're quickly gonna grab this deposit, and then we're gonna throw all the blood into the cauldron. All this fell iron. Alright, let's go. And yes, this is going to take forever. And now we just need to gather a lot of stuff from the ground. And when I say we need to gather a lot of stuff from the ground, I really mean it. Alright, come along, buzzards. I want that deposit. And I know you're all going to interrupt me anyway. Yeah, sure. Let's get less squishy. And also, now we have to do the very fun quest of Zeth'Gor must burn. And while you're just getting dynamite barrels on Alliance side, you actually have to get the torches yourself, and you have to light the torches yourself, and then you have to throw them yourself. Because it's a Burning Crusade quest, and in Burning Crusade we did quests that way. And that can be a little bit confusing if you're not really reading your quest objectives. And we also need to capture one of these eyes. Kapow. Now we also have to light these torches at the forge. Yeah, and we also have to look out, because right now we have the eye, and that eye is just randomly attacking stuff. So maybe we first bring it back, because this is starting to get on my nerves. Oh my god, they just did it again. Yeah, okay, listen guys. Ugh, what now? Who even is that? Let me... Oh, can I please drop combat? Ay, ay, ay. As soon as we're out of combat, yeah, quickly, because our eye already pulled the next boy. We're quickly gonna bring this green stuff back because, geesh, this is annoying. A little friendly reminder that you should never start your questing adventure in Zeth'Gor by just absorbing one of the eyes. You should do that at the end. Alright, whomst of you wanted the eye? Alright, there you go. I'm just gonna do the next kill quest. This guy also used to be an elite enemy, but they also changed that. Alright, and now we're gonna burn all the stuff down. We also have to light them bit by bit, of course. Wait, what do we have to burn? Eastern hovel. Okay, and the stables, and I think the main building. Is this the hovel in the east? I think so. Hiya. Hiya. And there is Fell Iron. You know what that means. And now onwards. We're just gonna be nice to the spirit, and maybe the spirit will be nice to us. Who knows? He was nice to us. Hell yeah, because we freed them all. No biggie. You know, sometimes the horde is also the hero. Zeppelin debris. My favorite thing to pick up. Can I get up here? Oh god, no. Then I'm gonna take the trash over here. And we can also head down here and get some warped nether. And I don't know if ours... Yeah, it just spawns more and more. Alright, good. Because the long cooldown of the item was already worrying me. But we're just creating more and more unstable Void Walkers. It's such a goblin way to deal with things. So, we want warp nether. Just, you know, make everything in this already very unstable world even more unstable. Such a grand idea. And now let's also pick up some Ravager eggs. Again, so much to choose from. I want my automatic consecration. Yeah, and the Ravagers, they also drop the eggs. Right. But only the big ones. I mean, in that case, come here. Nope. We just got all of our titles. Oh yeah, now we also have the Wrath titles and the Pandaria titles and all that other stuff. Done with this and a deposit. And we're edging ever closer to finishing the Hellfire Peninsula. Ain't that sweet? Now we need a few more debris parts. Oh! Only 2, actually. Well, I think we can manage to do that. Alright, wait, you guys. Let me just pick up 2 more pieces of garbage. If I can find them. That one that was already taunting me. I mean, can we land here? Yeah, we can. Oh, yeah. Alright. Hey, guys. Here you go. Now we need Purify Hellboar meat. Oh, no. Because now first we have to gather a lot of tainted hellboar meat and then we have to purify it with that pink concoction that he gave us. And the cool thing about that is that obviously not every meat will be turned out to be purifiable. That might take some time. Alright. Or Kaylee is just my lucky charm and she just gets everything first try. That's also a possibility. Sure. You know what? I'm not questioning it. So we should really level her up quickly and then go to Antorus and then she just gets the Shackled Ursul first try. Easy peasy. And now we get the last quest and this one will reward us with a cooking recipe. Isn't that sweet? Why does every single enemy have to daze me, by the way? Oh, the respawn just happened. Quickly, let's tag everything. Of course. Ah yeah, I remember. We have to go to that part as well, of course, because there are also some void enemies. But let's first kill some birdies and obviously pick up Fell Iron whenever we spot it on our map. I mean, at least this time they specified that they want plum wings and not just any type of wing, so we can't really complain that they're not constantly dropping them. Alrighty, and now we have our first cooking recipe, and we also finished this part, green button orcs. And now we gonna get the 40 Void Rich Soul Shards, which I hope will just drop from the enemies there. Talent point, please go away. I know that my power has been increasing. Hello? And kill the creatures you find, collect 40 Void Rich. Alright, so I think we just have some more killing to do. Nice. And also Fell Iron. Oh! Fell Iron times 2. Alright, my guys. Come once, come all. I want to steal your minerals. Now onwards to Void Rich. Alright, 1 Void Creature, 1 Void Rich Soul Shard. Looks good. That will definitely not take a long time at all. Oh, do you have to daze me? I'm just trying to get you all together. Alright, it only took forever, but I am finally the proud owner of 40 Void-Rich Soul Shards. And it definitely also took a long time because those darn elementals kept absorbing my holy energy and were just basically immune to all of my spells. But that is no problem because as a Retribution Paladin I have so many spells that are not holy energy. Haha. Alright, my guy, of course, this was not the end of it. He very smugly now sends us once again back to the Void Ridge. This guy truly is mad, and he is really prolonging this final adventure on the Hellfire Peninsula. Alright, even though it gives me vertigo to stand here, I'm gonna summon Void Baron Galaxus, and now I'm gonna show him what that hammer does. And back we go. Alright, best of friendo. Now we're done though, right? Okay, dokay. Let's bring back this quest. I honestly have forgotten what this quest chain entails, but I know it's the last bit that we need for our Hellfire Peninsula achievement. So let's see. Of course, now we have to kill 20 Shattered Hands orcs. Oh my god. I'm a little bit confused because I know that on Alliance side you do exactly the same quest, but for this one you actually have to put down a device every time you kill one of these orcs, and it's actually a little bit annoying because if you kill them without the device being closed, then they just don't count for the quest. And apparently here we can just kill to our heart's desire. So thank you, Hordside, for actually making a quest easier. Done with that one. Let's go back to our Forsaken and tell him the good news. Ready? Use the Scryer, waiting for to tune and take a reading. Alright. Doesn't sound like something we will have to kill mobs in close proximity to. So, yay. Right here? I guess. Hello. Greetings, Paladin. Alright, I will protect you. Oh, is that... You want that to happen? I think it wants that to happen. Yeah. Hey, now we are possessed. Let's go. It's always good to let yourself just be possessed by whatever is talking to you. Especially in the history of World of Warcraft that has never brought anyone anything bad. We need to kill the Hand of Karagath, whomst is the end boss of the Hellfire Citadel dungeons. And we need to make that boy angry. And to make him angry, we first need to make his hand angry. And to make his hand angry, we have to make the hand of the hand angry. Now, we just have to kill an orc and then do the usual shenanigans of planting a banner on top of a corpse. Where is our orky poo? Ah, there he is. Forest Commander Gorax. Come here. Yeah. Ha, bam. Very good. And back we go. Hello, guys. Now I've really quested everything you have to offer. Trust. Oh, yeah. To Hellfire and Back. Aren't we just bloody awesome? I do think so. Oh, well then, I'd say we're gonna see each other in just a moment when I've picked our next destination in the Outlands. Alrighty, and after we finished the first zone of the Outlands, I thought maybe we're just gonna take a little jump to the last zone of Outlands actually, and go on to a little school trip to the Isle of Quel'Danas, which is home to a very big daily questing hub and the reputation gaining zone of the Shattered Sun Offensive, which is the combined mind of the Eldar and the Scryers. And as you can already see, I put us into some new garb to celebrate our successful attack on the Hellfire Peninsula. And I also might have done another little reputation grind off camera and got the good old Scryers to Exalted again. I'm sorry, I couldn't go to the Eldar, not with a Blood Elf. Are you joking? And our new style is mostly a green drop set that can just drop in the overall world in Burning Crusade, which is the Forgotten Peacekeeper set. And if you just search for that on the auction house, then you will find most of these pieces. I actually have some of them from different quests from Outlands. One of them, the Earthmender's plated boots, I just recently finished, and it is in the Shadowmoon Valley, but for the other ones I don't really know where you get them. But you can definitely see them in your appearance collection, so if you don't want to spend a few thousand golds on the auction house for this set, then maybe that will be a nice alternative. Also, obviously, we're wearing the Scryer tabard because it's pretty and it fits really well with this set in my opinion, and we're wearing the old Gore Howl, which is a very famous weapon. And this one drops from Prince Malchezaar in Karazhan, the raid version from BC. And obviously there is also the updated version, which is this one, which you get from the new very annoying Chromie dungeon. But I gotta say, I really like this old version. It just has this vibe to it. And yes, thematically, maybe it doesn't really fit with my new drip right now, but I like this axe. I think it might not fit with the theme, but it definitely fits with the coloration. And now we're just gonna accept every quest. Some of them we cannot really do yet because we have to go inside the dungeon for that one, or we have to go back to Shadowlight City because some of these dailies are not on the Isle of Quel'Danas itself, but rather all over Outlands. But for obvious reasons, mostly the reason that I can't fly fast yet, we're not gonna do that. But just so we're not missing out on anything, I'm gonna accept all the dailies, and then, you won't believe it, we're gonna do the dailies. And I also decided to put our sweet bum onto a new mount, or let's say rather a different mount, because actually this is the White Hawk Strider, which drops from Prince Kel'Thas in the Terrace of the Magister, which is the dungeon that is right here on Quel'Danas. And it has a rather high drop chance, or at least that's always been my experience with it. And it's actually been the first random rare drop that I ever got for a mount. Back in the beginning of Wrath of the Lich King. And I was really happy about that. And I still hold this mount very dear to my heart. Alright, now we have accepted all the dailies and now our map looks like this, which is kinda cool. No, never mind, I lied. I haven't accepted all of the quests, but now I have. And we're gonna start right down here with this little pocket of demons, because we have some banners to plant and some demons to kill. And also, obviously, the enemies in this zone are a little bit stronger than what we're used to from the Hellfire Peninsula, because, like I said, this is a end-level zone. But that's a-okay, since we're also a little bit overpowered anyway. And we also need to take some ley line readings all across the isle. Oh yeah, that is something maybe some of you don't really know or never bothered to look up, but obviously you can also level through daily hubs. Like, obviously you could still just do these dailies once per day, that's what I call dailies, but they give just as much as experience as normal quests do. And maybe sometimes if you're a little bit bored of questing zones, or if there's just a daily hub that you haven't done in quite some time, this might be a nice alternative. And while we're slashing and hacking our way through all these ranks of blood elves, I also wanted to talk about the fact that I've forgotten to talk about the cooking recipes that I've picked up. Because like I said earlier, we got a level 1 Outlands cooking recipe from one of the quests that we did, which was, wait, where is it? Buzzard Bites. And I already talked about this in an earlier video of mine, which was the video where I did some of the Outlands engineering on my rogue, but the cooking of Outlands has this little problem that you can learn it, yes, but once you've learned it, you don't know any recipes for it, and you have to pick them up from all over the Outlands world. And most of them are locked behind quests or reputation, and I think there's just one or two that you can just buy like that, but you have to do a little bit of traveling, because the other recipe is Ravager Dog, and you get that in Honor Hold on Alliance side, or obviously in Thralmar on Horde side. You can just buy it there, but like I said, you have to travel there to buy it. But that is an alternative to grinding some reputation with the Sporek R, which is the method that I showed you in my other video. Now we're gonna move on to killing some of these wretches, because they give us mana remnants, which we need. And also we need to kill these erratic sentries, because we need to reprogram them. Bam! Now they changed color and they're on our side. I never really liked killing the wretches here. It looks Like they're chilling out and we're just disturbing their peace and slaughtering them on top of their carpets. Just never really a nice thing to do. Alrighty, done with this one. And yeah, we can also do the 2 bombing quests, even though they're a little bit annoying. And if I'm doing the reputation grind here for the Shattered Sun offensive, then I usually don't do them. But we're gonna do them all today. I mean, at least the dailies from Quel'Danas. Because these cuties are going to fly us over there. And first we're gonna take care of these ships. And for that, where is my item? There is my item, because we need to set their sails on fire. Luckily for us, we need exactly 6 of these guys. And on every ship there are exactly, you guessed it, 6 of these guys. So, wings are up, you know what that means. Death to all who oppose us. And yes, cool kids do the fight beside their consecration, not on top of it, okay? And while we are here, we're gonna do the next bombing quest. This one is a little bit more annoying and takes a little bit longer, because now we're gonna fly over to the Zeth'Gor. And for that one, we're already putting these arcane charges into our action bar, because this gonna come in handy. Alright, is this a one-shot? Yeah, this is a one-shot. Are you seeing this Legion bombing quest? This is a super old quest and it's a one-shot, even though I'm not on the highest level. Just saying. Alright, what else do we need? Wrath Enforcer, sure. Oh, one more. Ah, yeah, that was it. Nice. Alrighty, and that was the bombing quest. And now we have a few more to do. First, we have to set up one of these arcane wards with the mana remnants that we picked up from all the wretches. And then we have to take some more ley line readings down at the beach, and we also need to steal from the Naga. And not only do we need to steal from the Naga, we also have to free some of the Murlocs who are being mind controlled by them. And you know, after we brought nothing but destruction to all the Murlocs all around for the entire channel life, I think that is just good for our karma. Hiya, be free. Yeah, be free and attack. Oh, and there is Corium. Oh, that's... Oh, sorry guys. Alright, can't be helped. Automatic AoE. It's such a bliss. Corium is actually very, very precious, because this is a rare spawn of an ore, and you need it for pretty much all of the end-level blacksmithing and engineering recipes. So if there are enough freaks like me around who want to skill that stuff, then you will always find buyers for that. Now, Mind Control Orb, do your thing. And we also need one more key. And there is our level up. Yay. Alright, what do we have here? We have a lot. Unbound Freedom, of course. Anything with speed, you know I have to pick it. And usually if I would do this grind on a character that is already all grown up, I would also do a run of the Terrace of the Magister. But since I'm still small, I'm obviously not going to do that, because first of all, I would need to find a random group, and that might take up some time. Judgment that hits multiple targets. It's just so nice. Honestly, it doesn't give you any form of control, because if you've ever played a Retribution Paladin in M+, you know exactly how horrible this splitting up Judgment can be, because you pull stuff with that you didn't even know was in range. And we're done with the dailies. Everything else that we still have is not on the isle itself, so I will ignore it for now, but maybe I will keep it just so we can do it once we're back on Outlands. But with the Hellfire Peninsula done and also all of these dailies in our bag, I'm gonna end this episode right here. I hope you had a lot of fun to travel along with me through the Outlands and see a little bit more of that world. And obviously in the next episode we're gonna travel to the next zone and do our little Lore Master achievement there. And if you have a favorite, then please tell me in the comments where you would like me to go, because I haven't really made up my mind yet. And as always, if you like this episode, please consider leaving a like and a comment. It helps and I appreciate it so much. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing that. And I will hopefully see you in the next episode. But until then, bye bye!